Hi people, welcome to my YouTube channel Jikoni Time with Obai. This is On My Couch, the segment on Jikoni Time with Obai. Today I bring you an exciting visitor, amani guest. Huyu msichana ni mrembo, ametoka mbali na amefanya mengi. She is an amazing baker, and the baking world knows her. She is the winner of the Commonwealth baking competition, and she's here today, and it is the story of none other than Esther Masharia. Hey, karibu sana.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. It's an honor.
I'm so privileged to have you. But she has come with goodies. Wacha tutasample kwanza. So, Esther, hebu tuambie the journey. Na umefanya so much in a very short period. Hebu tueleze journey yako from school. Umesoma nini? Ama ulisomea baking?
Is it a short time? It's been over 12 years, I think,
okay.
Since I left campus. So it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. But we thank God for everything that we've been able to achieve quite a bit in that short time. In campus, I did human resource management, Macquarie University.
Ah, okay. The famous.
Yes, the famous Macquarie University.
I know.
But then after that, you know how it can be tough to get a job that is in line with what you did. So obviously looked for a job around. If you know industrial area, I went to every street. Literally. Yes, actually I was walking. Let us go to matatu. So I literally used to walk, look for a job. I had only one suit, and then you get to the gate, you wear your high heels, unaingia ku drop CV. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a job in line with what exactly I wanted. I would get offered maybe internship, free internship, and I'd already done an internship. I wasn't really willing to go for another internship. So let me say, I was working in a bank that time. I was filling in for somebody who was on leave. So I was working for a bank that was maybe for around 6 months. So as I was dropping my CVs, I gave my brother, I used to tell my brother, "Oh, you're going to town? He dropped his CV from office." So anyway, he dropped one CV, and I didn't know that I applied for that job. You know, I used to just apply randomly.
Just send random CVs.
Yes, so one day I received a message that, you know what? You've been invited for a second interview. Don't forget, I've not gone for a first interview. So what I did, I didn't tell them that. I turned up. You know, they say, show up, turn up, show up.
Just come.
Yes. So I dressed up for the second interview. So when I got there, I found like 100 people waiting to be interviewed.
Wow.
So I went to the reception and said, "Oh, you know what? I've been invited for a second interview, and that's why I'm here." So they asked me what the number you got. I mean, I think they were given a reference number or something. So I didn't have.
You're like,
So I told them I'm ready for the second one. So they asked me, "You're ready for a second interview, but you've not done the first one." They said, "Don't worry, I'll do the interview." So they briefed me. The lady was sort of, I don't know, I think she just looked at me, or it was just God speaking to her. She allowed me to go for a second interview, but she told me you need to bring your passport photo and all that. And I was like, okay, let me bring it. I don't even know what job they're offering me. So they briefed me on the position that I can interview for. I got in and I found this French guy, and I was like, okay, I didn't even expect it was a French guy interviewing me. So the guy asked me, so we are offering you a position of an ambient merchandiser. And I was like, I've never heard of anything like that. Inside, I'm telling myself, I don't know what that is, but I went for it. So he asked me, so what qualifications do you have to convince us that you can actually take up this job? So you know how you say all-round qualities, because you don't even know what position you're applying for. That's what I did. And they told me, you know what? You wait for to hear from us, because we only need 5 people. So I went home. I think even before I got home, because I did some errands, because I could drop CV bundle. So I didn't know I was among the last people to be interviewed. So by the time I was done, they were able to select 5 people, and I was selected.
Oh, amazing.
Yes, so yeah, they told me to bring my passport. Don't forget, I didn't even know it was a Dubai job.
So you natumwa Dubai at your time you don't know anything.
No, you know, my brother just dropped a CV. So they asked me drop your passport and all that, and I told my parents about it.
Yeah.
But wakafikiria ni ile kukoniwa tu ya kawaida. Because you see, it was 2008, just after university.
After campus, yeah.
Yes. So wakafikiria labda ni ile kukoniwa and all that. But anyway, I followed up. I went, I did the medicals and everything. Wow. I brought my dad a copy of the ticket. They said apana ticket azika hivi na come back. Then I brought the visa, but wakasema no, this one looks, no, it doesn't look really. So the agreement was we go to the airport and
confirm.
Yes, twende mapema. We went 4 hours
earlier.
Before. So went to the airport, and then when I checked in, that's when they were like, oh, wait a minute. It was actually real. So, and that's how I went to Dubai.
That's how you went to Dubai?
Yes, that's how I went to Dubai. But I obviously didn't go for a HR job per se.
Yeah.
So the job I did for a period of about 6 to 9 months. I came back in a very funny circumstances. I sort of lost my job.
Okay.
I lost my job in under very funny circumstances, but I believed that God had a reason for it. So I came back, and in like another 2 months, I went back to Dubai. I applied afresh. I got several offers, but I picked one that looked like it was the most out of place. I became a barista.
Did you have the skill?
No, I did not have the skill. But the good thing in Dubai, they train you. Even if you have all the skills, you have to be trained. Because maybe your skills apply only in Africa.
Yeah.
So I became a barista. So in short, I'm a professional coffee maker.
That's amazing. Before you continue, let me offer you something.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
Umeniletea zawadi na hapa pia si utengeneza. Mimi utengeneza a few things. This is a fruit yogurt yangu utajaribu.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
As we go on, so that
Asante sana.
as unaniambia,
looks healthy.
It is very healthy.
All healthy.
Yeah. So ukakuwa barista. Was it a restaurant or what was it?
No, it's actually an international coffee shop. It's called Costa Coffee. If you Google, you'll see Costa Coffee. It's like Starbucks.
Yeah.
It's actually the biggest competitor, Starbucks, especially in the Middle East. Yeah, so I worked with them for when I was doing the interview. The manager was telling me, I don't know why I feel like you would be here for so long. It's just a stepping stone. And you know the way you call out for an interview, and I'm like, no, I'm going to be here. But the guy said, no.
For better, for us.
I feel like you're only here as a stepping stone. For some reason, God has given me this kind of confidence that it makes somebody feel like maybe this is, you know. So I worked there for 3 months, and I was interviewing for some other jobs. Well, still, that's the reason I took that job, because it was easy for me to get other jobs when in that company, because there are different types of visas in Dubai and all that. So yeah, I worked there for 3 months, and I applied for another job for skincare and beauty consultant. Still something I'm not.
Something you've not done.
Yes.
You're going further and further, deviating from HR.
Exactly. But you see, once you're there, it was so difficult to get a HR job, especially a good position, if you've not practiced the same in Middle East.
Oh, okay.
And you see, I was sort of fresh from university. But the good thing with Dubai, it's how you present yourself. So I got the job, and I remember the lady who was interviewing me I think she's Canadian, half Canadian, half Arab. So she asked me, what's your skin type? My own skin type. I guessed. I think I got it right. Then she asked me herself, what's my skin type? Because as a beauty consultant, you're supposed to know.
Yeah, you're supposed to know.
And I was supposed to work with a big brand, which also is the one of Clarins in Middle East. So she asked me, what's my skin type? I got it wrong. So she asked me, so how am I supposed to hire you and you don't know? So I told her, give me 1 month. I'll be good to go. You're training me in 1 month and have learned all these things. So she gave me the job, but she didn't give me the salary that other experts were giving. But I agreed, especially because she was comparing with where I'm coming from, which is being a barista. So she gave me the job, and it was a struggle.
I know. Skin.
It was a struggle, especially because this is a very expensive brand. We're talking about one cream going for minimum 10,000.
Wow. Okay. And here you don't know anything.
You're supposed to analyze somebody's skin, advise them. They also had some other things like fitness stuff. You're supposed to advise. Thanks God I didn't have so much weight like I have right now. So it was easier to advise somebody because they would believe me that time. But you see, it's something you're trained in. So anyway, I was able to, in less than 3 months, in a company that was having, let's say, 40, 50 employees, in 3 months, I recorded the highest sales.
Oh, wow.
And I'm talking about sales of 1.5 million of skincare. 1.5 million Kenyan shillings of skincare.
That is determination.
Yes, because I'm talking about something like 60, 70,000. What is this? Dirham. That was my target. I was able to achieve, get a commission. So after that, I was poached by another company. I was the only African doing that job. So I was poached by another company, which now employed me as a manager. In their company, they had similar products and fitness products. Fitness in terms of even, let's say, joints, supplements. They were dealing with supplements and similar stuff also. But mostly it was fitness. So that one I didn't need so much training because in the other job I was learning on the job and I was also trained. So I became a manager. I was managing a team. So after I did 5 years in Dubai, and after some time I felt like I don't even want to do HR anymore because I'm not a person who wants to be locked up in an office. So I decided to come back to Kenya.
And this is where baking came in?
Yes, but I didn't start with baking. I started running a mini supermarket, which after some time, like let's say 1 year, I realized, where are we buying cakes in this shop? How about maybe I learned how to make cakes? Apart from learning how to make cakes, I'm sort of a health freak. So I also was not comfortable just eating anything that I don't know what's in it. So I wanted to learn how to bake so I can bake for myself and bake healthier versions of cakes and breads. So I enrolled for a course in Valentine's School of Cake. And I had to do some very crazy schedules because they usually give you 3 hours a day. But I told the principal if she can give me a whole day to be doing 3 sessions a day, so I can finish within a very short time. And she agreed. So I did a course in baking, but I just did short breads. So when I was there, I noticed people are really having fun baking and decorating. So I thought, oh, maybe I can enroll for that one as well. So I enrolled for that one and I did a whole full course up to masterclass. So I remember when I was still there, I used to challenge my teachers and I'd ask them, okay, now that you've done a vanilla cake, can I do gluten-free of the same? Can I bake a vanilla cake using oats? Can I bake a vanilla cake without sugar? So most of the time they tell me, yeah, but it would lose the balance because every ingredient in cake has its own purpose. But no, I did a lot of research and I was able to come up with my own recipes, which I use till date, but I've tweaked a bit to make sure that when you get it when you eat it, it actually tastes like cake.
Like cake, yeah.
Like what you have here. I won't tell you which one is gluten-free. But I want to taste, and you tell me if there's any that tastes like it is off.
Like it's off.
So after some time, I got to learn how to do gluten-free cakes, sugar-free cakes, dairy-free cakes, eggless cakes.
Oh, wow.
So I do lots of those, but I still do regular cakes. So after that, I also graduated from Valentine's, and I was the best student of the year in 2015, 2016. And after that, now I came up with the name E-Bakers.
E-Bakers, yeah. But
mostly because it was an online shop. E-commerce. That's how. It's not after the name Esther. No.
I thought it's Esther.
No, it was actually E-Bakers because it's an online shop, and that's how I began my baking journey. And this is where we are right now.
Wow, and you're doing an amazing job, Maze. Look, this you told me this is what cake? A
cake in a jar.
Cake in a jar. So this is amazing.
You're doing this?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that's what I
hope you have some that I can take away.
We'll see. I want to test these cakes from E-Bakers. Esther is doing a great job. I don't know if
this is so good.
Wow. Keki yako. Guy, nafaa niongeze kgs 5 Esther. Wewe utanisupply for 1 month.
We can talk. This is
amazing. So, Commonwealth competition. Niliona ulikuwa the East African winner of the Commonwealth baking competition.
It was actually not specified for baking. It was a summit it was actually the first summit for the youth in East Africa.
Yeah.
It was hosted by Commonwealth.
Okay.
It was at Western Hotel.
So
it was for 3 days. So I was one of the exhibitors and was supposed to do an elevator pitch where you float your business idea and whoever presents the best idea wins sort of a sponsorship to start up your business. Physical location. So what I asked for, of course, I floated my figures, what I've been doing. I'd been running the business that time for 2 years, and I floated my entrepreneurship journey and my figures, and I was supposed to be given 2 million Kenyan shillings to start up a business. Unfortunately, I haven't received the 2 million until.
What's happening to Kenyan companies? Okay, to sponsors of these things. People are winning things, you put big amounts, and then at the end of the day, they don't receive the amount. It's so unfair.
I tried to follow up because some of the people who are involved were not based in Kenya.
Yeah.
It was many countries. I remember one of the officials was from Seychelles. So it was many countries.
Yeah.
So I won out of, like 15 or 20 people who did
from across East Africa.
Yeah, who did an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
But I won. It was supposed to be a 2-minute pitch. You pitch for 2 minutes and you get whatever amount you ask for. So what I wanted was 2 million to start up my business. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. I tried to follow up. And looks like I might as well forget about it. Because
let's hope it will come at some day. But you
I
need
hope
to follow
so
up.
too. I hope so too, because if that was what I was relying on to start my business,
then you'll be. How many years have gone?
It was 2016.
2016. Ish. This is
it's been 4 years. Yeah. And I still haven't received it yet. Sponsors, man, they must ponyo. I know. We are still waiting anyway.
You need to honor your pledges. Hey,
this is a promise the debts.
A promise is a debt. Actually, they should.
So I'm still waiting, and hopefully someday
you will receive your reward.
Yes.
But anyway, you are doing an amazing job.
Leave
me easy cakes. So Niambia, where are you based? Do you have a shop? Do you have your social media pages so that people can follow you and just see what you're doing? I love these cakes. Wow.
This is let me wait for you to have a taste.
God.
But I'll brief you. This is eggless and dairy-free, gluten-free cake. This is not wheat. So this is not even wheat.
There's no wheat here?
No. It's gluten-free flour. There are no eggs.
What are gluten-free?
There are no eggs in case you're...
amazing cake.
Thank you so much. In case you're allergic to eggs, dairy-free, no. So
This
it's
is
even
my
a healthier
favorite.
version.
This is my favorite, by the way.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, so we operate from Mombasa Road, just behind Gateway Mall.
Yeah.
And I also have an outlet. Mostly we bake from there.
Yeah.
We don't really have an open outlet, but we have an open outlet on Kiambu Road at Kendegwa Ridge Center, just on the ground floor, next to Mash Cyber Cafe.
Ah, okay.
But you can also, most of the people prefer to order online. So okay, and also order through our Facebook page, which is e-bakers, e-bakers,
Okay.
or Instagram, e-bakers creations.
Okay, e-bakers creations.
Yes, e-bakers
So
creations.
you need to try out these cakes. They are amazing.
E-bakers
Esther is
creations.
doing an amazing job.
And also we have our phone number, which is 0734 750 017.
I'm gonna put it up on the up chini.
Yeah,
You
let
will
me
see the
repeat
number.
again. 0734 750 017. You can call, you can WhatsApp, and you know what? We do custom made cakes.
Okay.
So all our cakes are on order because we want to make sure you feel that special.
Yeah. The freshness of the cakes.
Yes, freshness, because we don't use artificial preservatives.
Yeah.
We want you to have the best experience, better than last time.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. I mean, you are doing an amazing job.
Thank you so
These
much.
cakes, you have elevated the game of cakes.
Thank you so much.
E-bakers doing an amazing job, and she is not stopping here. She is not stopping. So for the young people there who think maybe getting a job and working in an office is the only ultimate way to go, what will you advise them?
I always tell people, education is very important because it helps you run everyday activity and engage with people. But passion drives me.
Yeah.
Passion drives me. Do what you're passionate about, and you'll never have to work for a single day in your life.
Amazing.
I do this sometimes at the wee hours of the night, and I have very young kids. I have a 5-month-old baby and a 2-year-old, and I'm still able to bake sometimes round the clock because I'm driven by passion.
Yeah.
If I bake and I'm not happy with the cake, I'll trash it because passion drives me, and I want you to have the best experience. You know, they say, is it Jeff Koinango who says you're as good as your last?
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So we are as good as our last order.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that you have the best experience. So sometimes I work through the night. You know what? If you're out there, you have a skill or not,
Use it.
use it. If you feel like maybe you didn't reach the level of education where you wanted to be, sit down and think, what am I best in? It could be cooking, it could be carpentry, it could be just something, knitting, you know, kutengeneza kushona sweater. Go for it. Never underestimate yourself.
Let passion drive you. That's her parting shot.
Yes.
It is Esther Masharia of e-bakers. Amesema, let passion drive you. This is On My Couch, by bringing you the best stories that you want to get and the ones you want to hear and inspire you. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jikoni Time with Obai. And until next time, I say God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Karibu.
Such an honor. I'm really honored to be here. Thank you.